MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Sam Igawa is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in, Ted Tyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to...
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Robbie Waite. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Waite is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Alexi Ortega, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, Brennan Davis.
Up next for the Buccos, Brennan Davis, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 1-1. Got him. Maybe the best paw ball he's thrown, and that'll end it. One left for Pittsburgh, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Frederick Webb gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up now, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Santiago.
Now the pitch. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. Chopped towards first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And that misses, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate now, Sito Suzuki. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Line drive base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits for him here as they try to get something cooking.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, Stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
In now, Sammy Sosa. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Here's the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Suzuki stands at second with 2 gone. Bounce to first. Reined in. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Lester Bowen.
Lester Bowen.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Antonio Ruiz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Kevin Brewster.
At the plate, Kevin Brewster. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. In his career, Brewster carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Into the box, Pete Armstrong, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Pete Armstrong.
Now here it comes. Ball one. That finds the zone, a called strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So in now for Chicago, Nicholas Horner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. One pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The average to start things out at .324. 9 homers and 34 driven in. Now the 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a throw over and the runner back. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Webb, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
So coming to the plate, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. Three and 2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Igawa. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Digging in the switch hitter, Damian Miller. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The pitcher, Frederick Webb, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 2, Ted Tyson.
Digging in, Ted Tyson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So now to the plate, Robbie Waite, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far this season, Waite is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And a big part of their success is, of course, their speed. They currently lead the league in both stolen bases and stolen base percentage. As one coach said, we've got speed to burn on this club, but it's very important to us that we're using it effectively and not running into outs when the time isn't right to swipe a bag. He went on to compliment the players for all the work that they've put in, making the running game so successful for this club. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Ready, Santiago.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Freddie Santiago will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. J.C. Embry waits on deck. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Just hung in there on that one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Sito Suzuki, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A tag for 1 on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The right fielder, number 21.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sammy Sosa. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Embry rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now in the box, Nicholas Horner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Number baseman, number 22. Ryan.
Striding in, Ryan Buckner. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Three runs already home here. And he takes strike 2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Jimmy Grimes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
At the plate now, Brennan Davis. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball called for strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he won't bite on the palm ball, in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Lester Bowen. He's set. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Antonio Ruiz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Rolando Hayden answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Sam Igawa.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tyson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Freddie Santiago. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Full count.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Count remains full. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive. He's got it. It's there. He got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Digging in now, J.C. Embry. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Now batting, Sito Suzuki. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and one the count now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over. Runners back. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Line to the right side. Tyson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now. Kevin Brewster comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Brewster.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
1 strike.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Into the box now, Damian Miller. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rolando Hayden.
So here now's the pitcher, Rolando Hayden. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Sammy Sosa.
Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
So stepping in, Pete Armstrong. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Armstrong, just 24 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Standing in, Nicholas Horner. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Ted Tyson will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Slurve, good pitch, and it's back to 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Wait.
So now to the plate, Robbie Waite. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Alexi Ortega, and he fouls this one off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now here it comes. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Jimmy.
Ready once again, Jimmy Grimes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Igawa.
Stepping in, Igawa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Slow roller out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Brennan Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
ball. That's down.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Going for strikeout number 15. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now at the plate, Lester Bowen has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
High in the air out to center field. Armstrong will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Antonio Ruiz.
At the plate, Antonio Ruiz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-0.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
So digging in now, Kevin Brewster. First delivery to him on the way. Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Stepping in now, Damian Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Miller is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Fouled away. The 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Alan Bale will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Alan Bale.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Martin Bruntlett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Martin Bruntlett.
Now to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
Ball inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding forward now, J.C. Embry, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Sito Suzuki as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. 1-1.
1-1.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
3-2 now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Pete Armstrong. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ronnie Wickert has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ted Tyson. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Next to the Pirates.
Digging in to try it again, Robbie Waite, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Alexi Ortega waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, the first baseman, Alexi.
Stepping up to the plate, Alexi Ortega. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Fork ball, tough pitch to take there, but indeed it's 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready for another shot now. Lester Bowen. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Bases are loaded with only one out. This one's down to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Jonathan Armas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 52, Jonathan Armas.
So striding in, Nicholas Horner. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Nicholas Horner.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Digging in once again, Ryan Buckner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Count was 2-1.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Alexi Maldonado will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now at the plate, Jimmy Grimes. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 delivery. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jesse Padilla will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Looking at his career totals, Padilla is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. A long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big for him. He knows how to slow it down. Don't be shocked if he leaves Earth right here.
The third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Santiago. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
Ball that time.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls, no strikes. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a big moment here, and standing in, J.C. Embry, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewey. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
J.J. Dotson enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Into the box, Sito Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Suzuki brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Comes set, the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set, the 3-1. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 5-3. Thomas Nicholas comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Jason Kipnis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 34.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Antonio Ruiz.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Brewster.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High in the air out to center field. Armstrong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Damian Miller.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Damian Miller, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Cubbies rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Ronnie Wickert gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Thomas Nicholas records the save, his league-leading 20th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates,